जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनंदन जय ब्रजनंदन जय यशोदनंदन जय ब्रजनंदन जय यमुनतीरवनचारि जय कुंज बिहारी जय यमुनतीरवनचारि जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय यशोदानंदन जय ब्रज जनरंजन जय ब्रज जनरंजन जय यशोदानंदन जय ब्रज जनरंजन जय ब्रज जनरंजन जय यमुनतीरवनचारि जय कुंज बिहारी जय यमुनतीरवनचारि जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतशिष्यमात भय शरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतशिष्यमात भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती कुरु महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय विष्णुपाद श्रील गौर किशोर दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। जय विष्णुपाद शिव सच्चिदानंद भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय विष्णुपाद वैष्णव सर्वभाव शिव जगन्नाथ दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूप सनातन भक्त रघुनाथ जीव गोपाल भक्त दास रघुनाथ साध गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंद श्याम कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्रीमपुर धाम की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। गंगा माय की जय। जमुना माय की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। वैष्णवी की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन याग की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। ओ गौरीश्वर समृद्धि devotees, हरे कृष्ण। All glories to our Sangha devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to all the devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Jai Shri Guru Sri Gauranga, Jai Shri Guru Sri Gauranga, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Om Jnana Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudiraye Vedramayane Chaiva Purane Bharate Tatha Adavante च मध्ये च Hari Sarvatra Giyate Mokam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langete Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shigurum Jinatarine Paramananda Madhavam Paramananda He Madhava Padunga Luchi Makaranda Se Makaranda Panakari Anande Bolo Hari 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 Kana Me Banda Bela Parikoribe Chakadola Se Chakadolan Kapayare Mona Morahu Nirantare Mona Nirantare Rahu Ha Krishna Boli Jiva Jau Ha Krishna Boli Jau Jiva Mote Udhara Radha Dava Mote Udhara Radha Dava Mote Udhara Radha Dava Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam Vedyam vastu matra vastu shivadam tapatrayon mulanam Shrimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Kritam Kim va Parayishvara Sadyo Kridya Varudhyate Trikatibi Shusru Subhis Tatsanat Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam Shukamukhatamrita Dravasamyutam Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Murahora Sika Bhuvi Bhavuka Anarto Pasamam Sakshat Bhakti Yoga Madoksaje Lokasya Janato Vidvams Chakre Satvata Samhitam Yasyam Vaishremanaya Krishne Paramapurushe Bhaktirutpadate Pumsak Shokamoha Bhayapaha Srimad Bhagavatam Puranamamalam Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam Yasmin Paramaham Samekamalam Jnanam Param Giyate Tatra Jnana Viraga Bhakti Sahitam Nishkarmyamadishkritam Sachinman Supatan Vicharana Paro Bhaktya Vimuchyan Naraha Artoyam Brahmasutranam Bharatartha Vinirnaya Gayatri Basharupo Vedartha Paribrimhitaha Sarvavedeti Hasanam Saram Saram Samudritam Sarvavedanta Saram Hi Srimad Bhagavatam Ishyate Tadrasamrita Triptasya Nanyatrasya Dratikvachi Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swarup Sri Bhagavata Tate Veda Shastra Hoite Paramamata Chari Veda Upanishade Jato Kichu Haya Taro Artha Loya Vyasa Korilo Sanchoya Jenu Vishaya Vachana Bhagavate Seru Soteni Bandona Jivera Nistara Lage Sutra Kaila Vyasa Mayavadi Vashasunire Aya Sarvanasa Jaha Bhagavata Pada Vaishnavera Ekanto Asraya Koro Chaitanya Charane Bhagavata Jenamane Sejavana Sama Tarasasta Hasi Janme Prabhu Jan Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Ananda Lila Maya Vigrahaya Hima Vadibhyo Chavisundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Shri Chaitanya Chandraya Namaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today we have a great opportunity to listen from Srimad Bhagavatam. So by the mercy of Srila Gurudev, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, by the mercy of previous acharyas, and Sri Nityananda Prabhu, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and Sri Radha Gopal Ji, we will today listen from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 2, text number 6. I will chant the shloka. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhakti radhokshaje ahaitukya pratihata yayatma suprasidati. Savai pumsam paro dharmo Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhakti radokshaje yato bhakti radokshaje ahaitukya pratihata ahaitukya pratihata jayatma suprasidati Yajatma suprasidati. So that why certainly pumsam for mankind, paro sublime, dharma occupation, yata by which bhakti devotional service, adokkhade unto the transcendence, ahaituki causeless, apratihata unbroken, yaya by which atma the self, suprasidati completely satisfied. The translation: the supreme occupation dharma for all humanity is that by which man can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendent Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. Again, repeat. The supreme occupation, dharma, for all humanity is that by which man can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendent Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. Purport. In this statement, Sri Suta Goswami answers the first question of the sages of Naimisharanya. The sages asked him to summarize the whole range of revealed scriptures and present the most essential part so that fallen people or the people in general might easily take it up. The Vedas prescribe two different types of occupation for the human being. One is called the Pravritti Marga, or the path of sense enjoyment, and the other is called the Nivritti Marga, or the path of renunciation. The path of enjoyment is inferior, and the path of sacrifice for the supreme cause is superior. The material existence of the living being is a diseased condition of actual life. Actual life is a spiritual existence, or Brahma Bhuta existence, where life is eternal, blissful, and full of knowledge. Material existence is temporary, illusory, and full of miseries. There is no happiness at all. There is just the futile attempt to get rid of the miseries, and temporary cessation of miseries falsely called happiness. It means temporary cessation of misery is falsely called happiness. Therefore, the path of progressive material enjoyment, which is temporary, miserable, and illusory, is inferior, but devotional service to the Supreme Lord, which leads one to eternal, blissful, and all cognizant life, is called the superior quality of occupation. This is sometimes polluted when mixed with the inferior quality. For example, adoption of devotional service for material gain is certainly an obstruction to the progressive path of renunciation. Renunciation or abnegation for ultimate good is certainly a better occupation than enjoyment in the diseased condition of life. Such enjoyment only aggravates the symptoms of disease and increases its duration. Therefore, devotional service to the Lord, must be pure in quality, without the least desire of more material enjoyment. One should therefore accept the superior quality of occupation in the form of the devotional service of the Lord, without any tinge of unnecessary desire, through diversion and philosophical speculation. This alone, so without any tinge of unnecessary desire, through diversion and philosophical speculation. This alone can lead one to perpetual solace in his service. We have purposely denoted dharma as occupation because the root meaning of the word dharma is that which sustains one's existence. A living being's sustenance of existence is to coordinate his activities with his eternal relation to the Supreme Lord Krishna. Krishna is the central pivot of living beings, and he is the all-attractive living entity for or eternal form amongst other living beings or eternal forms. Each and every living being has his eternal form in the spiritual existence, and Krishna is the eternal attraction for all of them. Krishna is a complete whole, and everything else in his part and parcel. Everything else is his part and parcel. The relation is one of the servant and the served. It is transcendental and is completely distinct from our experience in material existence. This relation of servant and the served is the most congenial form of intimacy. One can realize it as devotional service progresses. Everyone should engage himself in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, even in the present conditional state of material existence. That will gradually give one the clue to actual life and please him to complete satisfaction. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhaktiradukshage ahaitukya pratihata yayatma suprasidati. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, and today we have a very important sloka. Um, this is the sloka is an answer, actually, to the answer given by the sages. That answer was, what is the final essence of the all Shastra? The essence is the highest dharma, Savaipum Sam Paro Dharma, highest dharma for anyone who is a human being, that indicated by the word Pumsam, meaning hearing and chanting about the Lord. This is the highest dharma. It is also said, Etavan evalokesmin pumsam dharma parasmritaha bhakti yogo bhagavati tannama grahanadibi. In the sixth canto, this Yamaraj said this. That is the only means for attainment of the final perfection of life, this bhakti. The four persons whose mind are fixed on the Lord engage in the very intense practice of devotional service. And then paro dharmo, here it is said. Paro dharmo means para means only bhakti yoga, means the highest dharma, bhakti yoga. Etava neva indicates exclusion of all others process, like Ashtanga yoga, Jnana yoga, Karma yoga. So the essence of all Shastras is Bhakti yoga. And what does it mean, Bhakti yoga? Bhakti yoga means Prema Bhakti, because Yata Bhakti means Prema Bhakti. And how we can understand that is the Prema Bhakti? Because here indication is given. like yeah, now it is working. So that means causeless bhakti, ahetuki. That means prema bhakti. Mixed bhakti is excluded in this definition because mixed devotional service has some cause. But here it is said like causeless. Ahaituki bhakti means prema bhakti. And dharma, consisting of hearing and chanting about the Lord, is called sadhana bhakti. And in the mature state, it is called prema bhakti. Both are called bhakti. So, like it is said, bhaktya sanjataya bhaktya vibrat utpulakam tanum. The devotee possesses a body with ecstatic symptoms by prema developed through sadhana bhakti. That is called Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur called it. And also it is said, paradharma, it is bhakti, sadhana bhakti, it becomes the cause of yato bhaktir adokshaja. The two types of bhaktis here it's described in this verse. One devotional service is non-mature and one is mature, like ripened mango. One green mango, one yellow mango. So considering one the cause of the other because of the difference in taste. Like green mango, its taste is a little bit sour. But when you take ripened mango, it's very sweet. It is very sweet. So the different strength of bhakti, different power. So the sadhana bhakti and prema are not actually different things. But like we can say, ripen and yet not yet unripened, not yet ripened yet, or yet unripened. And also there is explanation like one person has different stage, like different condition, like infancy, youth, adulthood, and like that. So we can say and then what is the cause of this devotional service? That is a question. Like we can say the cause is association of devotees, but it's not like that because sadhu sanga association of devotees is bhakti itself, is the process of bhakti. So what is the cause? Therefore, our acharyas, they said, Rupa Goswami said, Adao Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sanga, Tato Bhajana Kriya. And later, also will be later another sloka, Shushrusho Shraddhanasya Vasudeva Katharuchi. That means, first of all, there is a Shraddha of faith. And that means such things, if one is doing, like charity, tapasya, sacrifices, selfless performance of duties like varnashrama, to some degree it can cause bhakti. But it's some part of sattva guna, yeah. But that is not cause of pure bhakti, prema bhakti. Therefore it is said in the 11th canto, it is said, Yamna yogena sankyena dana vrata tapodharai. Yakya sadvaya sanyasa prapnuyat yatnavanapi. Even though one engaged with great endeavor in the mystic yoga system, yeah, in jnana, in charity, tapasya, and karma, sacrifice, rituals, learning Vedic mantras, studying Vedas, he becomes sannyasi. Still, he cannot achieve prema bhakti. He cannot achieve Krishna. And also, we cannot say that mercy of the Lord is the cause of pure bhakti. Because it is causeless, ahaytuki. There is no cause. That means if one cannot say that the Lord's mercy is like we can say the mercy or the kripa of Bhagavan is the cause. That means we will think like that, oh, Bhagavan is unjust. He gives mercy to someone, to another he is not giving. Or he is choosing to whom he will give mercy. So also if we that bhakti, the cause of bhakti is the mercy of deity, is also not the correct. Not correct. Yes, Uttama Bhakti doesn't make distinction like in the Uttama Bhakti level, devotee cannot see difference. Who is Adama, who is qualified, who is non-qualified, who is Patita, Para, Adama, who is a rich man, qualified man, you never see. A Madhyama devotee, he see, sometimes he see this the Supreme Lord, this is devotee Bhakta. Innocent people, there is demonic people, I will not preach to them. But the Lord's mercy also independent from devotee, it is said. But Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said. The Lord's mercy the Lord's mercy follows after the mercy of devotee. Yeah, that is the correct. The Lord gives mercy only after the mercy of devotee. Then the question is if that means if devotee is mercy, then Lord will give his mercy. We have mercy from Bhakta, we can get mercy of the Lord. But another question is how it is called ahaytukim, that means causeless. Because the Lord's mercy already is included in the mercy of the devotee, and this mercy is included in association of devotee sadhu sanga. But we say without cause. There is no cause. But actually, the cause of bhakti is bhakti. It is said. Because bhakti present in the heart of the devotee. Yes, devotee has his own mercy, but who is pushing devotee to give mercy to others? That is bhakti. So bhakti is the cause of bhakti. That is, therefore, bhakti is called ahaituki, or causeless mercy. The bhakti is the cause of bhakti. This Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said. Therefore, it is said bhakti without cause. So, from the point of view of bhakti, the devotee, the devotee, the Supreme Lord, mercy of Bhakta, mercy of the Supreme Lord are not separate. They're all together. Even though Bhakti appears by Bhakti, that means Bhakti is self-manifested, self-effulgent. It does not negate the fact that Bhakti is coming from the Lord. So we can say Bhakti, yes, exists independently, but still Bhakti when is a cause, yeah, but altogether, the mercy of Bhakta, the mercy of Supreme Lord, and by association is devotee. And apratihata, this Bhakti cannot be prevented by anything, cannot be stopped. It is said, Madguna Shruti Matrena Mai Sarva Guhashaye Manogati Ravichinna Yatta Gangam Basum Budao. Very nice sloka. Very nice sloka. Just as the water of the Ganges, Ganga water, flows naturally down towards the ocean, such devotional ecstasy, uninterrupted by any material condition, flows towards the Supreme Lord. This is instruction of Kapila Dev. Like Ganga water, moving with all power, all strength towards the ocean. So the same way the bhakti devotion towards Bhagavan. Yeah. Apratihata means bhakti is without distraction, without any cause of destruction or obstacles. Sarvatha dhvamsarahitam satipi dhvamsa karane. That is Sri Rupa Goswami said. And apratihata also means this prema bhakti is not contaminated by karma and jnana. That means any other process cannot stop bhakti. No one can say, "Oh, you cannot do bhakti. First, you follow hatha yoga, ashtanga yoga, pranayama, then you can do bhakti." No, nobody can stop. If you really want to practice bhakti, nobody can stop. So by that bhakti, jaya, the mind, atma, becomes completely satisfied. Yayatma suprasidati. Yeah, because mind cannot be satisfied if some material desire is there. That means that is evident the bhakti without any material desires. The real bhakti without any material desires. And it is called Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma. This is stage Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma, the stage when one is completely full of bliss, completely full of bliss, ananda. And Nashochati Nakankshati, he never planning, never make some plans for future, and he Nashochati means he never morose, he's never morose, never pessimistic at all. That's Bhagavan Krishna said. Another say, he said, Bhaktyamama Bijanati. Bhaktyamama Bijanati means only by bhakti one can get such realization, can develop Krishna consciousness. Yeah, realization of Brahman, of Paramatma, Bhagavan. And it is also said, Yat karma bir, yat tapasa, jnana vairagya. And everything what can be achieved yat karma bir by fruitive activities, but material life, pious material life, tapasa, by tapati, by jnana, by knowledge, vairagya, yogena, dharmena, and anything we can achieve by bhakti. And also, like we can say, when I in one class, Chaitanya Chandra Maharaj, he spoke. There are two things are very important here. When one will have a pure bhakti, he will able to see beautiful form of Bhagavan. Bhagavan is a height, is adokshaya, it is said. That means he is beyond our material senses. But if one is having pure bhakti, he is able to see very beautiful form of Bhagavan. In order to get this type of bhakti, we have to be free from our guna karma, so our material desires. Due to our guna karma and material nature, again and again we are coming in this material world and we are suffering here. These two things are there. One is you can see Adokshaja Bhagavan. And another thing, first you should become free from guna karma. Therefore, two types of bhakti is here in this shloka. Savai pumsam parodharma. Paradharma means sadhana bhakti, by which I can become free from material influence, material nature. And then adokshaja, yato bhakti adokshaja. That means bhakti, when prema bhakti, when I able to see the beautiful form of Bhagavan. And when this loving devotional service, prema maya bhakti, when it takes place in the pure heart, that time one becomes free from the modes of nature. So that's the process of parabhakti or sadhana bhakti, means to become free, make your heart pure. Then it prema moya bhakti develops. So the question is, so this is these modes of nature, sattva, raja, tama. So what is happening actually due to this mode of nature? So we are developing so many desires. Not only that we are developing so many desires, also we are lamenting when we are losing something. Therefore, so many dharmas. So many. We don't know which type of dharma to practice. Like many people, they everybody choose his own dharma, but because so many material desires. But actually, if you are fixed on the one thing only, if you're free from material desires, that there is only one dharma. Therefore, it is said, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, Ashocati Nakanchati, Samah Sarvesha Bhuteshu, Mad Bhaktim Labate Param. That means in the pure mood of goodness, in this pure Vishuddha Sattva, one never lament and never develop any material desires, never making plans for the future. Pure bhakti or prema bhakti, and those who are having this prema bhakti, what do they know? They know Am sarvasya prabhavo mattah sarvam pravartate iti buddha bhajante mam yogamaya samamvritaha. There, Buddha, Buddha means intelligent person. Iti buddhva bhajante mam, Buddha. That means they know that everything is coming from him, from Bhagavan. Everything emanated from him. And Bhagavan said, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava, I am the Lord of everything. Therefore, he depends only on Bhagavan Krishna. And he engaged in Bhagavan Seva. And so, when someone remains in the pure mood of goodness, that means he will be able to see the Supreme Lord by his own eyes. This is called Bhagavad Darshan. Bhagavad Darshan is beyond the realization of Brahma. Is farther. So is remaining in this material world and become contaminated because of three mode of guna, three mode of nature, three guna maya, sattva, raja, tama. And when jiva becomes, like we can say, Atmanandi. Atmanandi means jiva is taking pleasure in his own atma. He will not have any material desires. So that is called the supreme dharma, paradharma, or adokshaja bhakti. So that is the topmost religion, we can say, when one comes to this stage. So then the question comes, how one can become Atmanandi, how Atma will take pleasure. That means he is taking pleasure from his Atma, which is unchangeable, which is Atma is beyond everything. If some change is there, there is no Ananda. When some change is there, cannot be complete bliss, eternal bliss. No real happiness is there. If some change, pleasure will not be there. No Ananda. Like Avacharya gave example. If somebody lose his teeth, can he take meat? Can he take the meat? So all life he was taking meat. He liked to take meat, but when he lose his teeth, he cannot take the meat. So the body is changing. Therefore, the body cannot give pleasure anymore. The mind is changing. Mind cannot give pleasure anymore. But Atma is unchanged. Therefore, Atma can get pleasure. But we're very simple. When we tell about that, it's very simple. But how to get such realization? That is the question. How to understand that Atma is unchangeable? And when one will be able to know that there is no change. It is said we can take many ideas, we can give many ideas, many proposals. Like Maharaj Parikshit, before he was leaving this world, 7 days before he was supposed to die, he asked many sages, and everyone was giving different answer. Everyone. But what is the real answer? How to get such realization? How to understand that Atma is unchangeable? Therefore, we said, then in Bhakti, in Supreme Dharma, Bhakti, there is sadhana bhakti, there are two symptoms. One is listening, one is chanting. Listening is the topmost, the first one. And when we comes to the prema stage, that is different. But on the beginning, the sadhana bhakti, how to get such realization? By listening. Listening from Atma Tattvavit. So Atma Tattvavid means the one who understood already that Atma is unchangeable. By listening to him, we can develop such quality, such realization. So that means we can know Tattva. And before one is coming to Atma Tattvavid Guru, no one is giving any importance to Atma. Everyone was giving importance to body. Even we are in our so much activities we are doing, maybe distributing books, distributing. But before we are coming and taking shelter of the Atma Tattvavid Guru, we only do so many external activities. We are very much busy. So by association with Atma Tattvavid, one can know Tattva. So that means, what does it mean, association? Bhashtan Chandra Maharaj, when he spoke that, he said, if we are remaining in the same room, is it association? Atma Tattvavid Sanga means, I should go and I should listen from him. And Atma Tattvavid always will speak about Bhagavan. And Bhagavan is the source of everything. That means Bhagavan Katha is going on. If you are really listening Bhagavan Katha, you will become free from contamination, free from influence of guna and karma. And then if you listening, you are developing desire how to serve him with love. Because Bhagavan Krishna is to be served. That means how one can render loving seva to him. We will think about that just by association. And that is the way. Then, when one is engaged in serving Bhagavan Krishna with love, that type of bhakti is called Naishtiki Bhakti. Or we can say steady bhakti, fixed bhakti. Then, when this Naishtiki Bhakti will start, all the modes of nature, Triguna, as we said, Sattva, Raja, Tama, especially Raja and Tama, mode of passion, mode of ignorance, will go. And the heart will be purified. So our heart is not purified means the mode of Rajas and Tamas is there. Passion and ignorance. As long our material desire is not gone from our heart, we cannot develop pure devotional service to Krishna. So when the devotional service will start, or we can say Naistiki Bhakti, steady devotional service will start, then all the influence of material nature will go. That time only desire will be how we can serve Krishna nicely. How I can serve Krishna nicely. That time will be desire in my mind. At least should be the mood of goodness for that. Without that, one cannot serve Krishna. If he is having the mood of ignorance, passion of ignorance, he cannot serve Krishna. Because Krishna cannot accept your seva. If some rajas or tamas is there, Krishna will never accept. Therefore it is said, at least some mode of sattva guna should be there. If you want to serve Krishna, you must remain in the mood of goodness. Therefore it is said, paro bhakti. This bhakti is above all other process. All other process can deal with tamas and rajas, but here no. Bhakti cannot. Bhakti at least you need some sattva guna. What did Mahaprabhu said? follow four regulative principles very strictly, so the mood of passion and ignorance cannot enter inside. If you are not able to follow nicely four regulative principles, that means the pure devotional service is very far from you. Then sattva guna. If one will remain in the mood of goodness, what he will do? He will inquire about Bhagavan. He will also inquire about his own constitutional position, Svarupa, Bhagavan Svarupa. But if one will remain in the mood of passion or ignorance, he will never not develop desire to inquire about Bhagavan. He rather will inquire about bodily pleasure. How to get nice wife, how to get a nice job, how to go to another country and find good salary, find how to get green card in USA. Everything he will inquire about that. Even he joined as brahmachari, but he is expecting that he will get some salary, because if I will become old, who will take care about me? Like one my friend called me when I was in Cambodia, he called and said, yes, we can send to you some brahmachari, but they demand some salary. Without salary, nobody can stay. Even in India, he said. Even in India, brahmachari wants some salary. Otherwise, cannot dedicate himself, because relatives many demand. So in this case, you cannot become brahmachari. I said like that. You cannot pay to everybody for devotional service. That means pure devotional service is very far from you. So Sattva-guna means to inquire about Bhagavan, inquire about my Swarupa. And if I know my Swarupa is Krishna Das, have to serve Krishna. So I never demand any salary for that. Because it is my Swarupa. You give me salary or not give, I will do my seva. Because it is my constitutional duty. I am servant of Krishna. I will serve anyway, in any circumstance. And if some influence of mode of passion and mode of ignorance is there, also another thing is that one cannot get bliss in his life. One cannot become peaceful. So again, we can say this mode of goodness can be mixed or unmixed. There are two types of sattva guna, mishra sattva and amishra sattva. So when one will come to prema bhakti stage, loving devotional service, he has come to unmixed pure sattva guna. So when devotee will remain in a pure mood of goodness, there will be no influence of passion and ignorance, rajas and tamas. Then why it is important? Because this is only condition how to exchange love between Bhakta and Supreme Lord. Bhakti Bhagavan, they can exchange love, loving devotion, service, only when there is no obstacle, apratihata. Therefore, this word apratihata is there. It is called uninterrupted, or this no influence of passion and ignorance. And that time, one will realize who is the object of love, Krishna. And who am I? I am a abode of love. So I must give love to Krishna. Because I'm abode of love means love is in my heart. So in his heart, the love for Krishna will increase. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Vishaya je priti ebe charane tomar se Mata Priti Hok, I forgot this. That means how much devotion I developed to material objects. The same devotion Krishna give me, grant me with this type of devotion to Krishna, to your lotus feet, Charane Tomar. Vishaya Priti Ebe. So that means I have priti, I have love to Vishaya, material things. And the same strong love should be towards your lotus feet. So give me that. So, because we have so much love for material things. So let that love will flow towards your lotus feet. So when a devotee will develop love for Krishna, loving relationship with Krishna, then Krishna will never very far from him, never be very far. He will be very, very near to him. Vrindavanam parityaja napadam ekam gachati. It is said that Krishna never go away even one step away from Vrindavan. But that means Krishna will never go away one step. He'll never go one step away from the heart of Bhakta, because the heart of devotee, heart of Bhakta, is not different than Vrindavan. Vrindavan is a place where Bhagavan is there. So how Bhagavan can leave Vrindavan, especially the pure devotees, because Krishna gets all pleasure in the pure Bhakta. So that just we understood now. There is Pritira Vishaya, the object of love, and Pritira Ashraya, abode of love. And Bhakta and Bhagavan, they have loving exchange, loving reciprocation. Like example is there. Now there is a famous cartoon about Nrisimhadev. Very famous, very nice, beautiful. So when Nrisimhadev appeared, what happened? What happened? Just remember, he was so angry. Yeah, he was so angry. Three walls started shaking due to his anger. You see, some even Lakshmi, Shri, she was fearful to approach him. Indra, the supreme king of demigods, he was having fear. Everybody. Finally, Brahmaji in this cartoon, I saw very nicely they have done. Then Brahmaji approached Prahlad, small Prahlad boy, and requested him. And what Prahlad did, he just jumped at the lap of Nrsimha and sat there. And now the anger has gone. He felt so much love and affection. Now the love developed in his heart. So the abode of love is sitting on the lap of the object of love. That is the beautiful thing, actually. So how Nrsimhadev will develop anger anymore? So that means Prahlad Maharaj and Nrsimhadev, they started their loving exchange. And loving exchange is going on. And Bhagavan is being bound by the rope of love of his bhakta. Hridoya Bhitare, in the heart of devotee, Bhagavan is bound up. Yes. By that Jahanetra, that means wherever he looks, he see only me, Bhagavan said. And because Bhakta has bound up me in his heart by love. So that is, what is the conclusion? That is Adokshaja Bhakti is described in this verse. We can get this Adokshaja Bhakti, or we can get realization of Bhagavan, and we can get Bhagavad Darshan, which is beyond even Brahman realization. Only it's possible by pure love to Bhagavan. Pure love. So Srila Prabhupada Maharaj, he started this Krishna consciousness, ISKCON movement. So what was his objective? Why he started this ISKCON movement? He was expecting that through this movement, people will develop pure bhakti to Krishna and they will get Krishna. So therefore will be no suffering at all. And that was the desire of Acharya. Sarve bhavanti sukhi naha, sarve maya niramaya. Ma kaschit kasya svidhanam. That is a shloka. That let everybody will be peaceful and blissful. That everybody will be healthy. Everyone's mind will be full of ananda, bliss, sukha. So that is desire of acharyas and gurus. Everyone should become happy, healthy. There should not be any type of grief, any type of moroseness. The goal of human life is to get love of Krishna. That is the only way. That is the only goal. And I am bereft of this love. How can I get that love? So my life has become very poor due to deficit of that life, deficit of that love. Prema bina daridra jivana. Vyasa kurbetan mora kohi premadana. So that means my life has become poor because I don't have premadana, I don't have love wealth. And oh Acharya Thakur, oh my Gurudev, so now please accept me as your das, as your servant, and give me your salary, premadana, salary, betan mora kohi premadana. That means give me salary as prema bhakti. So salary is okay. If you want to become brahmachari for salary, no problem. But what type of salary? The real salary is prema bhakti. And because we're not understanding this, the goal of life, we want to join ashram, expecting, demanding salary as money. We're thinking, who will take care about me in the old age? Or maybe I will be alone. No, Krishna will not think about me. Who is Krishna? Krishna just on the altar. But my family is not on the altar. My family is in the house. My family can call me. My family can ask everything. But Krishna cannot. Krishna just staying at the altar. That is lack of faith. But if you understand this tattva, you will think about it. Krishna is so powerful. Krishna is very, very powerful. So if you do something for Krishna, if you surrender to Krishna, Krishna surrender to you. That is loving exchange. So if one will become a premi bhakta, will he do some harm for others? Is there any enemy for him? No. Neither he will do any harm for anyone, or he will do any harm for himself because he is bhakta. If anyone is little bit harsh word, so we immediately reactive. Hey, what are you speaking? I don't like, because we don't have prema bhakti. That is a symptom. So much reactive, so much control. Oh, this preacher coming to my zone. Oh, how I will allow him to preach. No, no, no. He will collect followers. I will lose my followers. Very bad. We become so much reactive. Control my zone. Control my people. Control my money, my source of money, my fame, name, adoration. Even we are trying to do harm to others because we don't have prema bhakti. Somebody coming to give Bhagavatam class, but we stop. Hey, you cannot give Bhagavatam class here. Only I can give. If you stop Bhagavatam class, means you do harm to others. So, but Premi Bhakta is not able to do harm for others. Like Srila Guru Govinda Swami Maharaj. He's going everywhere, only to spread Krishna Katha. But some people, they were stopping him. Hey, what you doing? You're collecting followers. Our people will go to you. We are not happy. But Premi Bhakta, he said, what can I do? Even I'm not collecting, even I'm not giving Diksha there. I'm only going to spread Krishna Katha, Bhagavatam Katha. But they're reacting like that. But why he is not doing any politics? Why he is not reactive? Just tolerating. Why? Because he is seeing Krishna everywhere. So how he can do harm for others? Stavara Jangama Deki Paramurti. That means he see moving or non-moving object, but he doesn't see outward feature. He see Ishtadeva Spurti. And he see only Krishna inside the heart. Krishna is there. My Krishna, my beloved Krishna, my Gopal. He was saying always, Srila Gurubindu Maharaj saying, my Gopal is there. My Gopal is now giving me taste. My Gopal is not happy with that. My Gopal is happy with that. Always seeing like that. And someone is gentleman. Suppose somebody is gentleman. He will not do harm to others, but still he is observing. Oh, is my son. This is another son. Maybe he not do harm to others. Maybe he follows some etiquette. He politely is acting, but he cannot see on the equal platform. You see, my son and his son is equal? No. Why? Why it is happening? Because the relationship is mind and body, but no relationship with Atma. Even some gentleman, some good person in mood of goodness, but still the relationship is in mind and body. That means Sattva Guna is mixed, not pure Sattva Guna. Therefore, he is liking someone and disliking someone. This type of preacher we don't like. This preacher can come, he can give class because he is our person. He is not our man, so we will not give him opportunity. No, no, no. Because I don't like, he will speak better than me, I don't like. The time liking and disliking is coming from body relationship. And this body relationship is very, very temporary. So those who are remaining in the pure mood of goodness, they are already controlled by Bhagavan Krishna. They don't depend on any management. They depend on Bhagavan. They can come, you may ask them to give some topic or not. Bhagavan gives him inspiration, give him topic, what to speak. And without any enviousness, without any motivation to collect some followers or something like that. But those who are remaining in the pure mood of goodness, those who are not remaining in the pure mood of goodness, they are controlled by Maya. Even devatas, demigods, they're in the mood of goodness, but still they're controlled by Maya. So you can understand who is Bhakta. The real Prema Bhakta, even higher than demigods, even higher than devatas. You can understand this. So if a relationship is eternal, then we can say happiness is eternal. But bodily relationship will be finished one day, when the body will be totally destroyed. So in this material world, who is our son? Who is my son? Who is my wife? Who is my father, my mother? Only my relationship is with Krishna and Krishna Bhakta. That is the real relationship. And when the relationship is not eternal, how will we get peace and bliss? How our peace and bliss will be eternal? And this is the purpose. Why Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this world? He came to give this relationship to everyone. But we are so unfortunate, actually, because the message coming from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not entering into our ears. And what we are doing? By our ignorance, we are manufacturing, we are creating something. Oh, Gauranga, I will change Gauranga and I can enjoy. Gauranga will give me sense gratification. Gauranga will give me nice wife, nice salary, nice job, nice position in the society. Fulfill my desires. Mahaprabhu, he is very merciful. So Mahaprabhu is so merciful, so he can also fulfill my karma, jnana, yoga desire. Thakur said, these people are making their own Mahaprabhu. That is not the real Mahaprabhu. They are manufactured Mahaprabhu. Because they can do whatever they like and just chant Gauranga, Gauranga. I'm claiming, oh, Mahaprabhu is with me. Because Gauranga is more merciful, so I can approach Gauranga very easily. But did I see Krishna? I say Mahaprabhu with me, but I don't see Krishna. Did I develop such devotional eyes, devotional vision? Like Brahma said, Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santai Sadaiva Kritaye Shavilokayanti Yam Shyama Sundrama Chintya Guna Swarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. That means, can I see you, Krishna? Our heart is contaminated. How the vision will be pure? How the vision will be devotional, bhakti? Because therefore this word is there, adokshaja. So much contamination is there. So much dust is there in my heart. And how we can get devotional eyes, devotional vision? So this heart should be purified. And when heart will become pure, then one who is adokshaja, who is beyond our perception, our senses, adokshaja will give his darshan to me. And I will get his darshan. Without purifying heart, we are imagining Krishna form, Krishna's murti. Like Chaitanya Maharaj sometimes told, Krishna made in Russia, made in America, made in Germany. Different Krishna. Oh, you're worshipping not my Krishna. That is not my Krishna. My Krishna is different. What is the difference between Krishna Murti? I don't like white Krishna. I don't like black Krishna. I like white Krishna. Or I like more wood Krishna, not stone Krishna, or made out of brass. Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur said, in that case, he is not having darshan of Krishna. He is seeing only idol darshan. And who is Gauranga Mahaprabhu? Gauranga Mahaprabhu is not mere idol, like in Oriya, this Chaitanya Maharaj was saying, Kunde, this means dog. He is completely conscious being. He is Krishna himself. He is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And we are all achaitanya more. That means we are not unconscious. Our consciousness not yet revealed. And we want to dictate to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to regulate Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Like we're putting Mahaprabhu in the, like we can say, in the mold. Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur said, in the mold or in the sand. We're putting Mahaprabhu there in the dirty place. of Achaitanya. He is the Supreme Conscious. Chaitanya means Chaitanya. And we putting him in the unconscious soil, the mold. And this mold is not having Chaitanya, not having consciousness. And we bring out sometimes idol that will fulfill my desire. Mold or clay, like for example, like we can say we have picture of Mahaprabhu, and we put this picture of Mahaprabhu and we say, I am follower of Mahaprabhu, I am follower of Lord Chaitanya. And when Mahaprabhu came, so many different philosophies also appeared. So many opinions against Mahaprabhu's preaching, against Mahaprabhu's preaching, against Mahaprabhu. So therefore, many type of ism, many type of opinions started after Mahaprabhu left this world. Mahaprabhu wanted to preach Param Satya, the supreme truth, through Nama Sankirtana. Therefore, he engaged Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur. Go from door to door and preach about Harinam. And that's the question, why Mahaprabhu sent Nityananda Prabhu? What is the meaning of Nityananda? Nityananda means Nitya Ananda, eternal bliss. So Mahaprabhu, the idea was Nityananda Prabhu can preach about infallible happiness or pleasure. Ha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa Balakana Koro Ami Boroduki. That means Nityananda Prabhu Premananda Sukhi. He is having prema. So if he will go and he give that prema to one and all, everybody can get prema. That is called Akanda Nityananda. Akanda means unbroken, infallible, eternal pleasure. And then Haridas. Why Haridas? Mahaprabhu sent Haridas. Why? This is some significance is there. Chaitanya Maharaj spoke about it. Nityananda means by the mercy of Nityananda one can get Ananda, eternal bliss. But Haridas means Hari Das, servant of Lord Hari. That means will get impression that he is servant of Lord Hari. Everyone will understand that I am Haridas. Therefore, Nityananda and Haridas, they started preaching. Without Haridasya, without mood of servitorship, we cannot get Ananda. We cannot get Nityananda without Haridasya. So Haridas can give Nityananda. What that is important. Just Haridas give Nityananda. Nityananda gives Gauranga. Then if one will get Nityananda, will he feel sometimes thirst or something material deficit? No, he will feel him completely independent. So that is my own desire. Nobody force me. I want to serve Bhagavan. Yeah, and sometimes we become indifferent with Mahaprabhu's statements. Mahaprabhu gave to us piece of diamond, but we are searching for piece of glass, broken glass. we're giving up valuable wealth, and we are searching for Veda, Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, and also criticizing the Vaishnavas devotees. Then, when Srila Prabhupada started this mission preaching, sometimes he was giving high position to some devotees, and they were falling down because they were unexperienced. And other devotees started criticizing them. And Prabhupada was unhappy. Prabhupada was saying, now you started criticize him, so how he can come back to his seva? How he can again start his seva after that? Because if someone did very little mistake, everybody is criticizing, gossiping, society. So that means we are criticizing Vaishnavas devotees. We also get result of that. And we should not criticize even those who have fallen down. We should take care about all Vaishnavas. And like that, Acharya is spending gallons and gallons of spiritual blood in order to give this Krishna Bhakti to an ordinary person without any duplicity. And that blood is already brought to Krishna, brought by Krishna, not ordinary blood. That is spiritual blood, we can say. And why Acharya is taking so much troubles to spend his blood like that? He wants that the ordinary persons, they should know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, about Gauranga. They should listen about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They should understand who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in this age of Kali, they will have all auspiciousness, all benefit. And that was the desire of an Acharya. So that is a very important thing. Why we speak about Parabhakti? Because human society is always speaking about external things, direct perception, pratyakshavada. Just what I can get, what type of result I can get. But this Parabhakti can bring us to Adokshaja Bhakti. That means we can serve to the person who is beyond all senses. That means if you can give up these duplicitous things, untrue things, if you can listen that only you can practice bhakti. But what people saying, they're saying, oh, if you give to us these untrue things, if you give to us these external things, if you listen, like if doctor will listen dictation of patient, of diseased person, then only they will say this is real doctor. He is real sadhu. You see, this sadhu is giving so much pleasure to me. He give me, I want this, he gives me. I want marry, I want enjoy. Yes, you enjoy, you marry, you become rich. Now, sometimes in my country also, devotees preaching that actually we should become rich. Devotees should be rich, should have more money. Oh, nice, nice preacher, very nice. I was waiting for such a preacher. Now you came and you said to me, I should become rich. But when we coming to such person very humbly and say, can you donate for our temple? Oh no, Prabhu, I have my job in Dubai, and I should work there, and because I not yet become rich, I have to become rich. When I will help. This that is called Pratyakshawada. So if you really we follow the real sadhu. So as long we will not give up all these things, we cannot take shelter at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we follow the sadhu's lotus feet. We really follow, then we are able to come to the lotus feet of Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very easily. Then that is the conclusion. That is Ahaituki Bhakti, Apratihata Bhakti, Adokshaja Bhakti, Parabhakti, the Supreme Dharma, and we can approach it only through Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we can approach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Nityananda. That means Gurudev. And how we can approach Nityananda Gurudev? Through Haridas. Through the mood of Haridasya. The mood of and the servitor of Hari. Okay? Now we stop here. If you have some question, you can write down. Jai Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai Guru Maharaj ki Jai Nanta Koti Vaishnava ki Jai Samarit Bhakti. Yeah, you can write down so if you have some questions or comments. Okay, there is no question, yeah? So let us continue after tomorrow, Saturday. Oh. Stop now.